Aspects, you still here? But yeah, it feels so good now that I know that I do not have to do this shit on Blackest Friday first try. Since there's no trophy for completing it normal, I find no purpose in doing that. So, I'm just going to do it on, I'm going to do it on, what's it called first? I'm going to do it on hard first because there's a trophy for doing that as well. Jace, did your mic work or no, bro? It's so fucking hard to hear you.
Dude, I'm like...
My guy, what's wrong with your mic?
I don't know.
Please tell me you weren't born in 2009. Aspects, is this a guy who was born in 2009? You know how I deal with squeakers.
What's wrong with that?
I'm just wondering because that way I know how to talk to you. I talk to younger people a lot differently than I talk to people my own age or older. Like, don't you talk to your parents differently than you would to your school friends? Or like you talk to your elders differently? It's a cultural thing. Where's that glow? Aspects, I'll invite you to a party and join it, alright? Because one of my friends invited me. I'm trying to rank up, dude. I'm trying to become a senior. Well, no, I just promoted to senior airman, dude. I'm trying to go to, I'm trying to be a, next semester, I'm gonna be a sergeant.
In military school, though?
Yeah. Not active duty. Huh?
Did you want to go to military school?
Oh, yeah, man. I'm trying to, it's, no, I want to because, if you do, a certain amount of years in military school, then right away if I enlist, instead of being an E1, I'd be an E3. So.
No, I get it. You do what you need to do, man. I mean, set your life right.
Yeah.
Make sure you do it right the first time.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Educate yourself. Be smart about it. Try and get yourself in a position where you're not going to be sent on the front lines because the future is not very clear nowadays.
Oh, yeah, especially with our president being the way he is. We're probably going to go to war soon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Check it out.
I heard that he's going to be reelected.
I have nothing but respect for the men and women who serve. In fact, a lot of my friends on my friends list are veterans.
A lot of people in my family are veterans as well.
At home. A lot of them got blowed up and are home right now. One was shot in the head.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So, I mean, just be smart, be safe, man.
I'll try to be, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be Air Force, not Army, so.
Well, Air Force is dangerous too, but the smart thing to do if you join the Air Force, start piloting drones, man. Don't even get into the action, you know?
Yeah, especially like technology nowadays.
Oh, yeah, technology nowadays is nice.
Well, it's nice. It's a blessing and a curse because the enemies could do it too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's why we all have, hey, if you do this, I'm going to do this, and the whole world's going to end button.
Yeah. That's...
And the problem with that is, we got a fucking 9-year-old in a fucking White House threatening to press that button. Stop.
Oh yeah, didn't he say something about like, oh, we could eradicate the entire Iraq off the planet? But if he does that, he does realize that every country is gonna wipe the USA clean, right?
Oh, dude, no. It wouldn't just go like that. America actually has a lot of allies. If we did take out Iraq, it would start a world war. I mean, it wouldn't be the whole world against us, but it would not be good.
I thought that like,
It would.
I thought that Trump is making all our allies hate us.
Oh, yeah. No. But you gotta understand, like, the treaties and everything that we have signed with countries, like, they have to support us during wartime. Like, that's just the way it is.
That's a huge relief
As
because
annoying and much of a POS that he is, you still gotta take into account, he's only temporary, subject to change.
I hope that the next president is gonna be like, can fix all the damage that he done. I think that he caused a lot of damage.
Oh, dude, the next president, any next president we get is gonna be a vast improvement.
I just hope they could fix it, yeah. But you know, a lot of people are saying that he's gonna get reelected because he has money, he has power, so. And doesn't money make the world go around, isn't it?
Exactly. No, it's not just about money, though. You gotta realize he's giving several $1 billion back to the rich in tax returns and stuff, dude. Tax breaks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They want him to stay in power.
And the rich make the final say because they control the world, isn't it?
No. The rich don't control everything. You gotta understand, like, the common man has a lot of power in the state. Like, a lot. We do have a voice.
We do?
Absolutely do have a voice. Oh, yes, of course we do. Of course we do. It's just a matter that people don't use their voice. They don't discuss things. There's fights going on over Democrat, Republican, blah, blah, blah. Like, you turn on the news, and one saying, he said, she said. This is all part of Trump's game. You gotta understand, he's trying to get rid of the middle ground. Either you're extreme right or you're extreme left. You can't be in the middle. Oh no, that's blasphemy. That makes you a turncoat to your side and my side. Blah, blah, blah. No. Really? Politics is the McAllister game of the head. When Obama was in office, it wasn't like this, was it?
No. I thought, like, a lot of my family members thought that Obama was one of the best things to happen to America.
And honestly, I didn't the only thing I hated that Obama did was Obamacare, because it took a lot of my mom's medications away.
It took what?
Because we couldn't afford $1,400 meds. Yeah, when he brought out Obamacare, it changed the prices of a lot of prescription drugs out there, and it fucked my mom over.
I don't exactly, it's because I'm still very young, because I'd actually like to know, like, how each president, it's because I already know that Trump is, like, bad as hell. But tell me about Obama, because I didn't really remember, I'm young, so I don't really understand.
Obama was good. No, he tried to bring out stronger gun control, which is a good thing. It makes it harder for the average American the average American to get a gun, right? But it makes it harder for criminals and people with mental disabilities, such as fucking depression or rage issues or anything. It's harder for them to get a gun until they get shot out, right?
Yeah.
Obama really tried to push for tighter gun control, but because the NRA, the National Rifle Association of America, is so powerful, and they are really powerful. Even Trump came out and said, dude, fuck the NRA, man. You guys can be their tool, but dude, they don't have enough money to buy me. Like, that's one good thing that Trump said in his presidency that I will admit to. And I hate it with a passion. But, like you said, money controls things.
Yes.
Right? Okay, so here's how our politics work. So the people get to vote for their congressmen, whoever's on the Senate. The people get to vote for that.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? So, like, depending on what state votes for what, the state's either going to be a Republican state or a Democrat state, a red state or a blue state, right?
Yes.
Now, whenever there is what you want to call it, a vote coming up, right? And they're going around campaigning for them to win the vote. That's when big high-dollar companies can come in and donate money to what they believe their strongest cause is, who's going to support their cause, and give it to the politician to help pay for the campaign.
Mm. Yeah, like sponsored politicians.
Yes, this is a huge problem. This is a massive problem in the state. It's basically a legal bribe. Hey, we'll give you all this money, but when you get it off, you have to do this for us.
It's basically buying and selling, isn't it? Like we'll pay you to do this for us, right?
Exactly. That's one major thing that needs to change about our system is that we need to take big money out of politics. Like, entirely. Like, you cannot donate more than this amount of money, you know?
But you see, the hard part is that I feel like even if there was like a law restricting it, people would do it on the side.
Oh, dude, yeah, but money leaves a trail, and large amounts of money leaves huge.
True.
I mean, massive. So, I mean, like, it's not as easy as you think it is. Like, people normally don't care about minor crimes, but fraud and shit like that at the government level, oh, people start to give a fuck about that.
You know, like...
So, campaigns run, whoever becomes senator gets voted in, that they're the senator, so we end up with so many red states, so many blue states, and they're on the seats of Congress, right?
Yes.
Well, they also affect the Electoral College.
Is the Electoral College actually like a college, or is that just what they call it?
That's what they call it. It is not a college. Now, the Electoral College is who's going to pick the president based on what the Republicans and Democrats say, based upon what the voters have said. So, no matter what, even if we vote, we may not get that person as president, because it's the Electoral College who picks the president.
Isn't that what happened? Because I heard that Hillary had more like common people votes, right?
Yeah.
But then like the Electoral College chose Trump.
Yep, that's right. It was so close it almost went to a recount. Like, it was close to it.
So,
I mean,
how did that work though?
It worked the same way it worked, like, for a long time. Like, so, our voice is tied to our Congress. But civilian, you're a civilian right now, you're not a military man, so...
Yes.
Even if you are a military man, your voice is heard through your congressman. Whatever state you're in, that's who your voice is heard from. You can call him, you can mail him, you can give him a letter, you can actually give and say something to him. So, you know, get your voice heard.
Yes.
Something you want to say? Like, this is a big thing people don't do anymore because they don't care. They put their heads in the ground. There's so much going on in the world nowadays. there's so much information nowadays, so much news nowadays that people are numb to everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. It's because before it wasn't like.
Let that happen.
Is it true that a lot of this stuff happened back in the day, but due to lack of like technology, people didn't really know because it wasn't exactly as widespread, so that's why things are changed?
Oh, things are changing because of technology, and it's really interesting to see. In my lifetime, things have changed immensely, like, immensely. The best president in my lifetime was Clinton, hands down.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Even like my grandparents told me that Bill Clinton was great. It's just that like America probably would have gone very far if it wasn't for that.
Dick sucked, that's all. That's all. All he wanted to do was get his dick sucked. I don't give a fuck about that. That's what you do.
Yeah, like how is that big a deal?
Honestly, what the big deal was is that he lied about it in court.
That's true.
That was the big deal. And he got caught lying about it. In court.
Isn't Hillary still married to him? So doesn't that mean that she wasn't exactly like the most in problem with it?
Oh, dude. Like, have you seen Hillary at all? I don't blame Bill at all.
Yeah, she's kind of ugly.
Don't blame him at all. She doesn't look good. Dude, it looks like if she were to ever really have a genuine smile, her face would crack.
Probably.
I mean, shit. But, like, if you discuss with your friends, if you discuss, as long as you spread what you think in a calm manner, discuss why you feel the way you feel, and talk about the points you know, and listen to the points they have, information spreads really quick, and it can change things. Like, people are talking more and more now about universal health care. And this is something we've needed for years. Like, before I was born, people need this, man. I mean, Canada has it, Sweden has it, UK has it.
How come we don't have it?
Japan has it. Oh, because, corporate America and insurance companies make a big ton of money, and they pay these things called lobbyists to go in and make sure that they fucking make it as hard as hell for lawmakers to change things.
Makes sense. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
It takes a lot. But the more you talk with people about the way you believe things are, the more you talk about how you think things should change, spreads the word, you know? The more you teach other people, the more you listen to other people and learn, the more knowledge you spread, and that's a good thing. Things can change. Trust me, been around long enough. Things have changed immensely from back when we were kids, huh, Joker?
I'm not surprised. This is also way different as well.
Shit, man, when I was your age, we didn't play video games. We rode around on bicycles trying to pick up girls.
You know, to be honest, I think that life would be a lot more fun. It's just that we're so restricted nowadays by, like, curfews and everything. It's because I know that back in your guys' day, you didn't really give a shit, did you?
You want to know what we're constricted by? We're constricted by technology and addiction.
That's true as well.
People are addicted to their internet. People are addicted to their video games. They're addicted to their technology. Tell me, how far is your cell phone from you? Right now.
Probably like a couple inches.
See?
Yeah.
It's probably never less than 20 feet away from you, am I right?
Actually, a lot of the times, like...
Never more than 20 feet away from you.
Actually, a lot of times I don't have it on me, but that's because it's not my own choice. It's because my dad. He doesn't like technology.
See? your dad's smart. Like, you shouldn't become dependent on technology. You really shouldn't. I have a very bad addiction to internet. It's killing me. I'm pretty sure it is. Like, I'm overweight, I don't exercise, I don't do nothing. I'm pretty sure within the next 8 years I'm probably gonna have a heart attack. Maybe sooner. So, I mean, you gotta watch yourself, buddy.
That makes sense. Yeah, I totally agree with that. It's just that for me, the reason, like, I do it in bursts. Like, you see how, like, normally I'm, like, hardly
I
online,
know.
and then,
No, I know.
yeah.
You get away with what you can get away with. No, I get it. Trust me, I get it. I know.
Yeah, because I'm, like, hardly online for, like, 2 months, and then I finally get to play, so of course I'm going to play forever.
Because your dad wants you to, succeed.
Yeah.
Get done what needs to get done.
And also, like you said, he is trying to kind of teach me about how life is unfair. I remember there was this time when we were playing 4.1 and then we were talking about this and how, yeah, it's going to be a little bit hard. It is going to be a little bit harder for me because of my disability. So,
I really do believe that.
yeah. And I agree because,
But don't let anyone treat you less.
oh yeah.
You stick up for yourself. I believe that. Because you don't seem slow. Like, believe me, I know slow. I am slow. Like, it took 30 years for me to get where I am right now,
Yeah.
And it seems like you're catching up pretty friggin' quick.
I think it's because I blame my mom because she allowed me to she gave me the opportunity to be normal. Like, she took me to all these therapies when I was younger. I had a lot of opportunities that helped me. So I'm grateful to my mother.
Oh, yeah, man. See, I didn't have those kinds of opportunities. My dad left my mom when she got pregnant with my little brother. My mom worked 2 jobs just to make sure my little brother didn't want anything.
My mother also worked 2 jobs, but here's the thing is that my dad, even though he left, like, my mom...
Wait, no, hang on. Let me finish. Not only did she work 2 jobs, she also did night school.
What does that mean? Isn't that like college?
Night. She worked 2 jobs during the day, and then she went to school at night for an education. You've never heard of night school before?
Well, I've heard of it like something that bad kids do. Like, if they got, like, bad grades in school.
No. Okay. So, night school started as a program for people who had jobs but wanted to further their education. Whether to get a GED or a college diploma, anything. Night school started as that. Now, night school is also used by people who, like, say, get expelled from school nowadays so they can still get their diploma. But that doesn't change the fact that, like, it was started to help people, not maybe the posers out there that don't know how to fucking behave.
Makes sense.
So, yeah, man. I just wanted to check in on you. I thought whenever you sent me that message, I was like, what the hell? What do you mean military school? You never messaged me back.
Oh, yeah, because...
You're doing okay.
Thank you, man.
I'm glad you're doing okay. I'm glad you got your head on your shoulders. If this is your decision, I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm serious about it because,
Do your best. Keep an open mind. Don't pick up bad habits.
Oh, yeah.
Which you will. You're going to pick up some bad habits.
Well, of course, it's natural. It's a human instinct.
Well, no. It is a human instinct, but at the same time, you're going to be around a lot of people, and all those people are going to be a lot alike.
That's true. Yeah.
I know a lot of veterans, and they all act the same fucking way. So just remember to stay open-minded. Don't close yourself off. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. For me, I try to stay open because, and also I'm serious about my education because I've seen people who don't have their education, they have a little bit of a tougher time like getting money, and people who do have like a high college degree, they get like a 6-figure payday, you know.
Hey dude, you become a 5-star general, you better take care of my brother if I don't make it the next 8 years. That's all I have to say.
Oh yeah, if I do become a 5-star general, there's a lot of things I plan to do.
Make sure my brother's well taken care of. Let him know that I love you. I don't think my mom's gonna either.
So you say that the one thing that Obama did wrong was the Obamacare?
Well, I don't hate it anymore. It helped a lot of people, but I hated what it did to my mom at the time. You ever hear the phrase hindsight is 20/20?
Yes, I've heard that because when you look back at something, you already know the facts, you know?
You know?
But I don't completely understand what Obamacare did, if you know what I mean. Like, cause I'm...
Okay, well then, let me help you with that. Alright, so, Obamacare made jobs. If you had a full-time job, they had to give you insurance. At least government-based insurance if they didn't want to give you, private insurance. Sorry, I had to think about it for a minute.
Okay.
So, what ended up happening was jobs stopped hiring at full-time. Yeah.
Because they didn't want to give the insurance, so they're like, oh, well, easy way to fix this problem of us having to give insurance, let's just not give full-time jobs. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. But that also helped our unemployment rate drop. Because that meant people were getting hired more because people could only ever work part-time, so they needed more workers. Which was kind of a good thing. It's a double-edged sword. Yeah, I'm not great with economics and whatnot. I'm just letting you know what happened.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not that great with economics either. I'm just trying to learn, like, the histories. That way I could, like, have a better understanding of what's going on. So, basically a result of, Obamacare was that, like, so it brought up unemployment, but since people didn't want to hire full-time, people couldn't get full-time jobs, and also prices for medications rose because of said insurance going out to everybody with jobs.
Change? Oh yeah, it changed. But there's nothing wrong with Obamacare. Like, it has helped a lot of people. Like, cause the people that couldn't afford insurance can get a cheap form of insurance now.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So, I mean, it does help people out there, and that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing.
Would you say that it's, like you said, it's a double-edged sword, so it's because there is, like, a thing that...
All things are double-edged swords.
Yeah.
All things are double-edged swords. Alright, you know how bad it is that Trump's president?
Yes.
You want to know what the good thing is about this?
What?
It has showed America how bad that racism and ignorance is in states, in America. How bad we really are. And I think it has woken up a lot of people, especially young people, when they're seeing the words and the actions. And stupidity coming out of our president's mouth. You heard about the shooting at El Paso, right?
Oh, where that guy, apparently he's like, on his Facebook it says something like Trump, in like, guns and stuff, right? And how he shot up like 60 people or something?
You know what Trump said about it, what he did about it,
What?
playing video games.
He blamed video games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Violent video games.
You know, I don't really think that makes sense, like how people do that, because
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Think about this. The whole world has access to violent video games. And you're only hearing about these mass shootings here in America. You're not hearing about it in Canada. You're not hearing about it in England. You're not hearing about it in Sweden. You're not hearing about it in Russia. You're not hearing about it in these other places.
yes.
You hear about it here. And he's trying to blame video games because he has to. There has to be a fall. Somebody has to take the fall.
Oh yeah, it's like a scapegoat, right?
Exactly. Sacrifice the goat so we don't have to kill the bull.
Makes sense. Cause yeah, it is like there's always somebody that has to take it. That's the big facts. Even though it's not always like the best thing, it's how it is, isn't it?
Yo.
What's the like what else is good that came out of Trump? Has he done anything, like besides of course being an example, has he made any progress for Americans?
What other good has Trump done of it now? I guess he did an okay television show. I didn't watch it.
Oh no, I meant like to further America.
As president?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't. You're asking me a question like, I don't think he's done anything good as president besides that. Like, this is my opinion though. Like, some people love him.
I mean, he speaks a lot. He uses words a lot, and he's not afraid to say things. So I think that might be like where people might see him, you know, like liking him or whatever. You know what I mean? It's because people like, I heard that people like somebody who's not afraid to say their mind, and that is something that's true about him. But also, a lot of people hate him because he's a bigot, he's racist, you know? Like, look at Alex, for example. If there is one thing about Alex, is that he is passionate about his hate for Trump. He's passionate about that.
No, I don't disagree with his hate for Trump. I disagree with his lack of common sense.
That's
what I disagree with. Common sense is a very important trait, man. Hey, this dude's on my team. Let's not kill him. That's common fucking sense. You understand me?
Let's not throw a freeze grenade at the guy who's killing the boss. Yeah.
It's not a hard thing to fucking do, man.
Oh yeah.
Through 15. Did you get through 15?
Through 15? No, I did not. I tried it. It's very difficult. On Inferno, I could see why Kevin says it's impossible. Like, I asked EDF Central and Kevin EDF, and they both said that they straight up gave up on it, and that it's literally impossible solo. And those two are like the gods of EDF, even though they have shit gear in EDF Iron Rain. I just hope there's a patch that'll fix that, because it's like, at least in EDF 5 and 4.1, you could get like a million, you could make the missions that are brutally unfair, you could make it so that way you could get armor enough to where it is fair. Meanwhile, the 10,000 cap, that means that the missions that are completely unbalanced, like the missions that are OP, you can't get OP to counteract that.
Did you get your 90% on 4.1 yet?
I got my 100%. I have the platinum trophy.
Congratulations, man.
I was very, very, very lucky. Because I had this guy who had 70% who was willing to sit through it with me. And also, I made like a little deal. Remember I was telling you about this? So this guy with 98%, his name is like Enano X Vita. I told him that if I could have his save file, I would give him my 5 million armor, and he would give me his 98%. And then we both win. You know? So that's working together at its finest. That's a trade for days. Work smart, not hard, am I right?
Work smarter, not harder. I've been waiting for. Why hasn't the Save Wizard told me I can change the people yet? It's been a month now.
Oh, it doesn't tell you. You have to actually do it yourself and delete them.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, because it's like, there is like how do I say it? There's a part in there, like, where, you know how, like, you could have, like, the list of names, right? You right-click it, and then, you hit delete on one of them, and if it hasn't been the month, then it won't allow you to delete it, like, it won't say delete, but if it has, it'll let you delete it. And then you could, like, that'll free up the space.
I'm just asking so I can be ready for whenever Borderlands 3 comes up.
Oh. Yeah.
What am I sitting on that's hurting my ass so bad? Just so you're aware, if somebody tells you, while you're over there, always stomp your boots out. Don't just put your boots on. Fucking stomp them on the ground before you put your boots on.
Oh yeah, spiders.
Real thing.
Yeah.
Big thing. Big things. No, for real.
Oh yeah, trust me, I know, because my stepdad and my grandfather were both in the military. They gave me all the tips, man.
Okay.
You know, I'm surprised that, like, I'm surprised that somebody like you didn't join it, the military.
No. When I was your age, I was anti-establishment.
Oh. What, that means, like, you're against, like, the...
Supporting, I'm firmly for supporting our troops. Absolutely.
But, like, back then, yeah.
No, even back then. But even back then, I hated I hated any form of authority.
Oh. Oh, now that's, like, totally, that's understandable. Especially with the way they are. I could totally see, if you don't like authority, then that's, like, the wrong place to be. Because even in the school, it's, that is kind of hefty. Oh, damn, these guys are shooting at me. You ever play Dead Rising 4? You ever play Dead Rising?
Yeah, I've played every one of them except for Frank's Big Package.
Oh, that's the only one that I've played, and I heard it's the worst one.
My favorite was Off the Record.
Which one is that one?
It's the remake of 3.
Hmm. You see, I never played those before. My first one was Frank's Big Package, because it's the only one that Alex got. Yep. And he told me, hey, this is a really good game. And I was like, okay, I'll try it. I'm trying to platinum it right now. You know what's really hard though is on EDF 4.1 there's no boost for the wing diver, and that pisses me off. Cause I'm used to zooming around the map. But fencer dash canceling is not nearly as fast as dash jumping. Where is Joker though? He's been awful quiet. I haven't heard him yet. I haven't heard him speak.
I'm here, man.
Oh, you're here?
Yeah.
What's that, man?
Yeah, like I said, when we were kids, everything was much simpler than nowadays.
Another thing that like was pedophiles a huge thing back in your days?
Oh yeah, 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 yes.
You know, I find it sad though. It's because like I find it really sad. It's because I did a like project on human trafficking, and it made me really sad because, well, you can guess why. Young women who are very young getting sold off as sex slaves. I think it's very sad.
Oh yeah, that's fucked up shit, dude. That's one thing I disagree with in the Bible. I don't believe in slavery at all. But it also says in the Bible that the slave is able to earn his freedom or something like that. I think. You ever read that what it says? You can have a slave, but they have the right to earn their freedom.
I don't remember.
I remember you telling me that. I was like, that's fucked up. You don't remember that?
But yeah, there's slaves in there.
Motherfucker, why can you remember, hey, I can't have pork, but you can't remember that shit?
Wait, I thought that was only Muslims.
You do. No. It's in our Bible too.
Oh. Huh.
They just people just ignore it because they say, oh, that's old. Oh, now gay people are new and it's legal too.
Old Testament, New Testament.
Yep.
For me, I try not to see them as different, personally. I try to see them as together. You see, the thing I don't like about Dead Rising is the radar doesn't show you where the enemies are. It's because it says something about clear out the zombies, and it's clear as daylight, dude. I do not see a single zombie out here. Starting to get the hang of that though. So you guys played all the Dead Risings besides Frank's Big Package, huh?
Ever was. And might still be #1 in the world on multiplayer.
For Frank's Big Package? Huh.
Yeah, for killing the most zombies.
He was almost #1 for boss kills and missions completed as well.
Man, I wish that I knew you guys when I first got this game, because that would have been cool to play with somebody like that.
I don't have it.
Oh, you don't have it?
No, I ain't got it. Broke his joke. I'm twice as ugly.
Crazy smokes. That's true.
Let's see. I'm trying to find me the It says clear it out from zombies, but I don't see any zombies. This is frustrating. Hmm?
Trying out this new free car game.
Are you talking about Wipeout?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
It reminds me of a game I used to play when I was a little kid. I remember a game from like
Yeah,
this.
dude. I know that game. I totally know that game.
I think I might have to kill myself or something because, like, maybe it glitched out. Because the thing I don't like about Dead Rising is how glitchy it is.
Try to drive with the archer, and it's just X.
There we go. Just had to burn myself alive because, man, yeah. Unfortunately,
You can shoot a gun.
what was your favorite childhood movie growing up? I know you told me about Of Mice and Men, and I watched that too when I was a kid because school.
Like, my favorite childhood movie will probably always be,
Up for grabs.
Army of Darkness.
What's it called?
The Evil Dead, Army of Darkness.
I have never heard of that one.
It's a B-class movie. You probably wouldn't know that. It's for movie buffs who have watched a lot of movies and are able to appreciate art. Like, you would have to have seen a lot of movies to really be able to do it.
So it's like explain what you mean by that. I don't really understand.
What do you mean?
Like you would have to watch a lot of movies to like appreciate its value, or is it like something with like a?
Okay, so like B-class movies are very, very cheesy, kind of cheaply made because they were low budget and stuff like that.
Okay. So, like, it's the kind of movie that's hard to enjoy. Like you have to.
No. How do I explain it? I tell you what, send me a message on Facebook real quick, and I'll send you the trailer for it.
What's your Facebook again?
My Facebook, I am Sheldon McCurley. Just look up SHELDON
MCCU. Wait up. So SHALTON.
Now SHEL.
No, ELTON.
DON. Yep.
Space MCCUR.
LEY.
It says no results.
Except that when I looked for you too.
Oh shoot. Oof.
Okay. How did you spell it?
I put SHE.
Capital C, lowercase c?
Wait, I put SHELTON space MC.
D, not P. D.
Oh, D.
D as in dog.
Okay.
I remember I used to get mad every time I used to call you like
MCCUR.
that. Shelton? Because I used to think that's what it was.
Go there, shut up. Shut up.
Okay, so SHELDON MCCURLEY.
Yep, you got it right. There you go. You should find me.
This is me right here.
Send me a message. You crap.
Yeah, this racing is kind of stupid.
How do I add you?
I don't really know. I just use the Messenger app. That's how me and Alex always talk over Facebook.
Info. I'll send you a friend real quick.
If you do, I don't really know how to accept it because I only got Facebook for Messenger. I don't really know how to.
I know, but until you add me, I can't do anything.
I just waved the hello thing. Some Molotov and EDF, not EDF. I think that this game is quite a little bit harder than EDF, Dead Rising. Cause EDF is very straightforward. One thing that I like about EDF is that it's like the most straightforward game you could get. It's not that complicated.
Alright, I'm pretty sure I sent you a friend.
If you did, I didn't really get any notification on my phone.
Yeah, that wasn't me. That was me accidentally sending it to you through my mom's account.
So you really look up to your mother from what you've told me. Tell me her story. Like how big she was on your childhood. I mean.
Why, she took care of me and my brother. She taught me how to cook. She raised me and my brother by herself until I was about 9 years old. Married my stepdad. And, I don't know. What the hell things have been.
Makes sense.
I mean, okay.
You see, a lot of people, like, forget about their parents when they're older. It's kind of sad.
Oh, dude, I live with my mom. I can't forget about her.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, it's just that I was wondering because I know that, like, unless it's like it's because I'm not trying to be racist, but the only people, it's because like the only people that are of the like that are grown up that I know that still really keep in contact with their parents are like Asian people because that's like how we were kind of raised.
No, most rednecks.
Most rednecks.
Most rednecks are like family bound, like very tight knit.
It's good to know.
So yeah.
It's so stupid how I'm just shoving rockets into this guy's head. That's one thing that this game did right, is that it's hella silly. It's like hella silly.
There we go. I sent you. I'm sending you a friend request. Right there we go. Friend request time.
Let's see. I didn't get any notifications.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, is that it? Oh, no, it's a call. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I just had to restart it because it's a very glitchful game. For me personally, the person like I admire the most growing up is probably my grandfather.
Well, that was who I respected the most in the world was my grandpa, but he recently passed.
That's unfortunate. Sorry for your loss, man.
It's okay. You like being old man.
It's because if anybody grew up, it's because for a lot of my childhood, like, I was from one parent to the other, but my grandfather was like the constant, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, my grandpa had 6 kids and made nothing off of an 8th grade education after he got my mama pregnant at 13.
And then he still made it, you could say. That's respectable, man.
Right.
Oh, by the way, quick question. Is the gold bars, is that a multiplayer exclusive thing?
Trailer, by the way, on your phone.
Oh, nice. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, is the gold bars like a multiplayer exclusive thing?